Hello everyone, it is Magicraft Mods, and today we are doing another mod showcase on the Hooks mod, a mod that adds Terraria-inspired hooks that have a Minecrafty feel to them, a mod by the Code Warrior 1, and it's an amazing mod, so without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so this mod adds 5 different kinds of hooks, 3 basic hooks, and then 2 variant hooks, which branch off of the diamond hook, each one getting progressively better. So without further ado, let's take a look at the basic starter hook, the wooden hook. So it is crafted like so, with a pickaxe, only 4 sticks, and then some suspicious looking new items. So let's take a look at those. So you're going to get plant fiber, which is just a combination of a sword and a sapling. You will get your sword back after, and you get 1 plant fiber. So a new use for saplings if you don't want to just plant trees. And you can use that plant fiber, 3, to craft a rope. So a pretty simple recipe, but you do require a sword. Which 2 is then used to craft the wooden grappling hook. It is pretty simple. We'll get into all these details right in the tooltip later, but you do note require the baubles mod, which is a additional separate mod. I use it all the time. It's simple. You can just put your item inside. But yeah, we'll just look at the recipes first before testing anything else. So after the wooden hook, you're most likely to get an upgrade version, the iron hook, which is crafted like so with another rope-like material, which we'll get into in a second. It is 4 iron ingots and an iron pickaxe, as well as you're going to need an iron chain, which is crafted with iron chain links. Simply craft 3 like so with 6 iron ingots in a chain linky pattern, and just 3 links to get you the iron chain. So this one's a bit more expensive mid-game, but it is totally worth the upgrade. Moving on to the final basic hook is the diamond hook, which is crafted like so, which is an iron hook and 4 diamonds. So upgrade your iron hook as soon as you get like a hold of some diamonds, because it's worth it. Now the 2 upgrades of diamond hooks are right in these 2 chests right here, because I was tired of building these things. So the first upgrade is that's embarrassing. The red hook, which is crafted like so. It is a diamond hook, 2 pistons, 1 redstone comparator, 2 redstone, and a block of redstone. And this is pretty much like a supercharged diamond hook that allows you flight in a small area. The other hook is the ender hook, which is a ridiculously fast and buffed diamond hook as well. It's just 2 blaze rods, 1 blaze powder, 2 ender pearls, and an eye of ender. So, ironically, you don't need to visit the end. You need to visit the nether instead to get this awesome hook. So, without further ado, let's show off each hook in this little testing zone, and I'll show you how they work. So, yeah, let's do that. Alright, so before we go hooking around, we're probably going to want to have safety first. So, we have our feather falling, 4 unbreaking, 3 safety boots. So, let's start off with the wooden hook to just showcase the basic features. So, go into your baubles menu, drop it off in there. And yay, now you can use this. So it does show you in the tooltip what to use, but we'll explain. So you just simply have your hotkey, which is C by default, to fire the hook, and it looks like this. You just get to skedaddle the hook up, and you can hit jump, as you just saw, or spacebar, to remove the hook that is currently present. And you can just swing around like Spider-Man, honestly, if you want to. So I'm just gonna go da 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 da. Like copyrighted for singing like music from Marvel. But yeah, so obviously currently it's not applicable, but the other key bind you saw in here, sneak plus press C while looking towards the hook to retract it, is not relevant yet. But pretty much you can use some hook physics to swing around if you want to, or dangle from ledges, get out of ravines, mine ravine ores. It's pretty nice, and it's a great escape. Like as you saw, you can swing from point A to point B pretty easily, which is what I really like about this mod, the swing physics. Because they're simple enough, but they also are pretty unique in their own way. That's what I really mean by it feels like Minecraft when you're using this mod. Like, it's not too insane to think that maybe mowing would eventually add hooks. But yeah, you can swing around, which is pretty much what the basic wooden hook does. It's early game. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the next hook, which is an iron hook. And it also gives you 2 different hooks, which we will show right now. And sneak plus use to limit to 1 hook, which the use key is not set in my instance, which doesn't really matter in my opinion, but you can set the use key in the controls like so. Just go to your controls and scroll down to, I believe it's in miscellaneous or its own menu. Yeah, it's in its own menu. fire hook, and there is a use key option somewhere in here, but you can just find it in here, which is pretty easy. So yeah. Let's take a look at the iron hook. So what it means by you can fire multiple hooks is this. You can have 2 hooks at once, which pretty much allows you to branch yourself in between multiple spots, and you'll automatically go in the middle, which is actually pretty useful if you want to get around. So you can jump like so to retract all hooks. It also has a greater range, as you can see. I can reach higher areas and get in between areas. But say I only want to get rid of one hook and go to a certain angle, I'll just crouch and hit C while looking at one hook, which will drag me to the one I want to go to. So also you can double tap to quickly move around to that exact hook. As you can see, you have a pretty good range of motion with this instead of just the usual one. And obviously the use key will let you just set it to one hook like the wooden hook, say you don't want this. But I personally like it, so I'm going to leave it on. So let's proceed to the next hook on our list, which is the diamond hook. I almost just flew off. So let's take out the iron hook. Note you don't use up durability, so they're unbreakable, which is a nice feature. So let's take a look at the diamond hook, which is much faster, and you get much more hooks and a greater range. So like we could grab from here probably, and it's pretty fast as you see. So you get 1, 2, not 2, but 3 hooks to use with the diamond hook. I don't know why you would need more, but that's what the redstone hook is for. Never mind, you get 4. I knew that. But yeah, you get to use up to 4 hooks. And note you can also break your fall by grappling hook downward, which is nice. But with the diamond hook, you have lots of range. You can get almost anywhere you need to go down here. And yeah, that is the diamond hook, which it is really good for survival. And I would definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10 would recommend this hook. So yeah, that is the diamond hook. And you can just hop up on ledges. That's why I have the slabs. Oh no, I left my ledge. But it's honestly just fun to pretend that you're Spider-Man and swing around with these hooks. That's what makes this such a great mod, being Spider-Man. Definitely being Spider-Man, that's it. But the utilities are pretty endless. On the CurseForge website, which there will be a link in the description, you can see all the recommended uses for these hooks. So let's move on to the subordinates. I shouldn't say subordinates, it's the higher-ups of the hooked mod. The red hook and the ender hook. So we'll start with the red hook, actually. So as you can see, it says creative flight within the volume defined by the hooks. So we will show you what that means right now. So obviously it's much faster than diamond, and it's pretty awesome. You get 4 hooks to use, but as you can see, I can now move around in this area like that I have. So we'll get a better area to use it. But say I wanted to go on here, I could actually move in between the lines by looking. So I can go up and down. And also these textures look great, if you can't tell, like, because like the red hook looks kind of transparent with wires, which is nice. It's a nice touch. But say I want to get down. Just Alright, let me go down. Get rid of that hook, get rid of that hook. So this is a really good area to show it off. But we will not hook onto the grass. I said not hook onto the grass. Let go. Okay. So if you hook onto there, to there, to there, and to there, as you can see, if I can actually get creative flight in a box. So if you went into like a square room, you could probably fly in between like all of the corners. If you wanted to just have a machine room, you can go around in there pretty easily, which is very nice in my opinion. You can go up and down all around. So that's what it means by creative flight. You're just limited to the hook's range, which I personally think is an awesome thing. So yeah, let's go on to the last and final hook now, and then I will show you guys the range I have over at my range testing station. So let's take a look at the end hook now, which is, in my opinion, one of the best hooks. I mean, respectively, the red hook and the ender hook are 2 very different hooks, but they are very unique and special in their own way. So the ender hook is, you're about to see, one of the fastest hooks. It is almost like a teleportation, and you can just like skedaddle across the land by rapidly tapping C. So now you know what that giant pole is for over there. So you can actually, whoa, good thing I have those fall boots, but you can actually, I'm not kidding, get to the top of this pole with an end hook. That is the range of it. I'm pretty sure the range is like almost 65 blocks, but if I point up, I can literally just tap all the way up if I get nice and close. It's tough for the line, but I can go almost all the way to the top. It's ridiculous. It's a nice view from up here. And obviously if I want to jump down, hopefully this works, I can zorp myself right to the ground and not take any damage, which is nice. So I don't really need the long fall boots, but this is a great way for fast travel if you need it. If you just have to get somewhere like, hey, just gonna fight the Ender Dragon, get to the end portal quickly, well, boom, you have a solution. Just end hook your way to victory. So without further ado, that is majority of the hooked mod. I mean, obviously I showed you earlier how you could change your key configuration, which say you want it not to be C. Maybe you have an extra macro on your mouse. You could probably just link it to there and that would work great. But those are all the recipes. It's a pretty small mod, but now I will do a quick cut because I'm not going to record myself shooting it all the way back. I'm just going to quickly record me individually shooting and testing the range. So yeah, let's do that. So that was the Hooked mod by the Code Warrior 1. If you enjoyed this video, then please drop a like and leave a subscribe. But seriously, thank you for watching, and I hope I can get more mod showcases out more. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading much. So thanks for watching, the usual, and bye. Yeah.